already done one of the previous looks for Aishwarya from the movie Ae Dil Hai Mushkil, and yes, this is the second inspired makeup tutorial. I'm going to create this beautiful look today that Aishwarya is carrying right now here, and I think it is very much close to the look that she's wearing. I hope you all will enjoy the tutorial, and let's start with the tutorial. For this look, I'm going to use a primer which is by MAC. It's Preface Prime in Natural Radiance Base Primer, and it's in the shade Radiant Yellow. It's a primer which is meant for dry skin, and I'm going to use this primer all over. So if you're oily, you're going to use a primer that suits your skin type. I'm done with the primer. Now I'm going to use this foundation today, which is the Dior Skin Foundation, and I've got two shades in this, that is 020 and 040. I think I'm going to blend both the colors so that I get 030, which is actually my shade right now. And today I am going to experiment with this brush, which is actually a dupe of the Artie's brushes that is being launched. So I'm just going to try. I hope my foundation comes out well. I have mixed those two colors of foundation, and I'm going to apply it evenly on my skin. Trust me girls, the application was really easy with this because it covers a major area and I don't need to blend too much. So now I'm done with the foundation. Now we come to the color corrector, and I'm going to use the same color corrector that I've always been using, which is by Bobbi Brown in the shade Dark Peach. I have been told to give you more options in normal range products. So in spite of using a Bobbi Brown, you can also use Krylon Mandarin, which is almost of the same color, works in the same way, the way Bobbi Brown works. And for this I'm going to use the MAC 207 brush, and I'll apply it under my eyes. Around my nose and my lips. It's done, and now I come to the highlighting part, and for this I'm going to use the highlighting concealer from Maybellene, which is Fit Me, and it is in the shade 20 Sand Sable, and I'll apply it in the highlight areas. Although this is not a highlighting area, but I always want the corners of my lips to be really neat. So I always prefer putting my concealer around my lips as well. And again, I'm going to use the same brush and blend it well. So I'm done with the highlight as well, and now I'm going to set everything with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and for this I'm going to use the Sigma brush, which doesn't say the number, it's almost rubbed off. I'll probably write it down in the description bar below, and I'm going to set my under eyes with this. You can use any powder. I really like using translucent powder because it doesn't make your skin all the more dry, and since I'm dry, I feel this powder works really well for me. And now for the rest of the face, I'm going to use the Studio Fix MAC powder, and I'll just dust it all over my face. And the shade that I'm using in this powder is NC20, and I'm using the Sigma brush F25. And now I come to contouring. And for contouring, again I'm going to use the matte powder, which is matte bronze. I'm going to use the Sigma brush F40 for this. And I'm going to do a strong contour here. The contour in the picture is really strong. So this is what I'm going to do. And now I come to nose, and for this I'm going to use this oval 3 brush from MAC, which I really like for my nose contour. And now if we talk about her blush, it's a very soft pink blush that she has added, and that too in very little quantity. This is what we are going to do, and the pretty pink color that I'm going to use in this is again from MAC, which is in the shade Pink Swoon, and I'm going to use the Sigma brush F15 for this. Now we come to eyes, and I'm going to prime my eyes with this paint pot from MAC in Soft Ochre. And now for my transition color, I'm going to use this color from MAC in the shade Faux. And I'm going to use the Sigma brush E40, and I'll apply this as my transition color. I'll apply it in the crease line and blend it really well. And if we talk about her eyes, she has created eyes, nice smoky eyes, but nothing which is very elaborate. It's just within the crease line. And now for my eyes, I am going to use this prolonged wear paint pot in the shade Constructivist by MAC. It's a pretty brown color, and I'm going to use the Real Techniques Duo Fiber Eye Brush to blend the whole color on my lid area. The best part about this brush is I can really blend my shadow while applying with this brush. And now today for my shadow, I'm going to use this pretty color from Inglot, and it's a Freedom System eyeshadow DS457. It's a beautiful color, and I'm going to apply this just in the lid area. Since I've already applied a cream based shadow underneath, I'm not going to have much of fallout, and my shadow is going to stick well. And I'm going to use the same blending brush again, just to blend the edges. And now I'm going to use this brush E20 from Sigma and use the same eyeshadow in the lower lid area. And now we come to the liner part, and I'm going to apply this Bobbi Brown liner in the shade Black Ink. And I'm just going to apply this liner on the upper lid. The liner is done, and now I'm going to smoke out my liner with a black eyeshadow from MAC named Carbonn. And I'm going to take a slant brush for this. You can take any slant brush and just blend your liner well. So now the lash line looks really intense and dark. can see a lot of fallout here, so I'm just going to dust it off with a big fan brush. I'll dip my brush in a translucent powder and I'll just dust off the fallout. And now I'm going to fill my lower lash line with this Carbonn 001 Just Black pencil. If I talk about her look, she has just filled her lash line with absolute black, and there is nothing much black which is outside the lash line, and she's just smoked it out with brown. That is what we did. We used the brown eyeshadow on top and we have smoked out the brown eyeshadow here on the lower lash as well. And now for the lash line we are going to use this pencil. And now I'm going to fill the upper lash line as well. I will just blend it once again to give it a more softer look with the same slant blending brush. Now for the highlight, I'm going to use the pencil brush and I am going to use this Pearl Eyeshadow 395 from Inglot, and I just apply it on my brow bone. Now we come to brows, and for my brows I'm going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil. It's Brow Wiz in the color dark brown. Now we come to lashes, and now for my lashes I'm going to apply this Hypnose waterproof mascara from Lancome, and I'm going to top it up with the Ardell Lashes Natural 120. The glue that I'm going to use for my lashes is Duo Eyelash Glue. So I'm done with my lashes. Add my mascara. Now we come to the highlight part, and for this I'm going to spray the hydrating mist all over my face. And I'm going to apply this I Love Makeup Goddess of Love, this beautiful highlighter on the high points of my face. I'm just going to use my ring finger for my nose, my cupid, and my chin. It's time for lips, and for my lip color I'm going to use this MAC lip pencil in the shade Soar. And it's filled with a very pastel pink color, and for this I'm going to use this Bourjois 3D Effect 8-hour long-lasting gloss in the shade Beige Mellow. Just to add a little more pout to my lips, I'm just going to add a little of my concealer or foundation in the center of my lip. Voila, it's done. So that completes the whole look. I wore my jacket just to give you the perfect look that I wanted to. It just, this kind of a, she's just kept all her hair on one side. Yes. Perfect. I have tried my level best to create this look for you, and I think it's looking really beautiful. You can wear it for your night outs. It's a nice club look with nice smoky eyes, nothing too glittery, perfect matte, beautiful lashes, and a perfect nude lip color. It's wonderful. I hope you all would have liked my video. Please do like, share and subscribe, and if you really want to see more looks, write down in the comments below. I will try and recreate those looks for you. I'll see you soon. Love you all. Stay blessed.